Right there, guys, welcome back non-league to Premier League. Disappointing and a happy ending to the season. Really difficult to describe. We cannot finish in the European places now. Norwich sealed their fate with a 1-0 victory over Leicester slightly earlier. However, oh no, it's not scouting. Schedule we want. Misclick. We lost at Watford. Well, we lost at home to Watford. You was here for that result. We then lost away at Chelsea 1-0. Honestly, that's kind of like, it flatters us very much. So they absolutely hammered us. We then drew 1-1 with Bournemouth. Appalling game. Bournemouth were actually the better side, truth be told. And then this result, 2-0 away at Tottenham. You look at that and you look on paper, you see the result, and you think, oh, what a performance that must have been. Let's show you. You know the phrase when you FM somebody or you get FM'd? Well, I think we can officially say we did that to Tottenham. 18 shots they had, 7 on target. 4 shots we had, 3 on target. We scored 2 of them, so prolific in front of goal. However, look at that possession. We're at White Hart Lane. Well, it's not White Hart Lane anymore, is it? But the stadium. And 71 possession away from home. That is mental. So we come into this game today then against West Ham. Now, it's a biggie, and poor old Brighton are fighting for their lives. It's Brighton or Huddersfield who are going to go down with Burnley and West Ham today. So, be interesting to see what happens there. We are in very inconsistent form. We've been dreadful lately. West Ham have been worse than us. We would expect to win this game and expect to win it comfortably. Derby is out, unfortunately, for this stupid French competition. And is anybody else? No. That's interesting, actually. So we'll bring Callum Chambers maybe inside. No, Dendoncker, I think. I think Dendoncker's the man. So interesting. Usual starting lineup. I have decided to play Maduka up top more so than Haaland because, truth be told, he's played better all season. He's scored a lot of goals as well. That being said, had an absolute stinker in the last game that we played. So I don't know. I think I need to find a system where I can get the two of them into the team. Contemplating a 4-4-2. I know that's not an exciting formation, but I think that with those two playing together, we really should be able to get some goals going amongst this team. We've got good wide players, got a solid midfield now. So let's just hope. Let's keep up to date with the latest scores. See if Brighton can get anything at Watford. 10 minutes gone. Absolutely nothing happening here. Another enthralling episode, it would appear. Come on, do something. Anything would be good right now. And as we say that, of course, it's going to fall to West Ham to launch an attack. Oh, Ness to Aurier. Ness again. Aurier goes past Ben Chilwell like he's not there and shoots. Not scared of Aurier shooting from there, but we should really be playing better here. We're not having the possession. Henderson. We haven't been as dominant a teams as we would expect here, and West Ham are bottom of the league. They've been woeful all season. Why would they save it? To come to the Molineux to put on a performance. Max Harrison. Oh my word, how has that not gone over the line? Aaron's with a beautiful cross. Sigurdsson with the header. It's the underside of the bar. And it's just not meant to be. It's going to be one of them games, folks. Fred then to the pool. Back to Fred. Over the top. Devane's in. Oh, and Devan Zapata. What a goal that was. You got to say. I mean, his movement was superb here. Sees the ball. Sees where he can put the ball. Just drops behind the defender. Really nice in between the two of them. Beautiful little finish. And that's West Ham 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0. Yes, we're in the top half of the table. Even if we win at the moment, with Watford winning and poor Brighton are going to be relegated, we won't be able to get higher than 9th. But you would at least expect us to win this game. Oh, beautiful. Gibbs White with the free kick in. Leon Goretzka rises, and that's his first goal for us since he come over in January. Gibbs White, the amount of assists he's got this season is crazy. And that'll do us, folks. That'll do us. But we need to see some improvement here. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to aggressively say I'm not happy with how things are going. I'll give it 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, NATO and Maduka are coming off. Sigurdsson now on a yellow card as well. We're still not lighting any fires here. We're really not. Aarons with the throw-in to Henderson. Back to Max Aarons. A beautiful ball again. Oh, poor defending. Unlucky there for West Ham, really. And if they've been making mistakes like that all season, that's why they are where they are. But when you see this, I mean, the ball initially looks like a great cross. Sigurdsson can't get in front, and whoever that is there, Uenas, really poor. Knocks the ball down in front of Sean, and Sean's just there to tot it away. Uenas with a delivery, tries to make it good. Diop puts it back in. Oh my God, and Zapata's at the back post unmarked. An instant reply from West Ham. Just add water. And that's 2-2, folks. How are we drawing here? Our goal really wasn't a great goal, and then West Ham just instantly reply. Poor from the Wolves here. Really, really poor. NATO and Sigurdsson both having terrible games. Gibbs White's going to go further forward. In fact, we'll do it properly. Gibbs White going further forward. Henderson's going to go further forward. Goretzka's still going to go into that box-to-box role. Sigurdsson's going to come off for Oxlade-Chamberlain. And we're going to try Mr. Haaland out on that wing. And we're going to put him out as... No, we'll keep him as the inside forward. We'll see how he gets on. Do we bring anybody else on? This is the question now, isn't it? Think we might even. No, we'll keep it there. We'll keep it there, folks. Going into an attacking mentality, we are going to tell them that we want more out of them. Karius now launches the ball forward. Aarons picks it up all the way back to Svilar. Out to Dendonka. Plays it to Gibbs White. Gibbs White's pass is appalling. For a man who's got all the assists in the world, you would expect better. Bowley does head it down, and Haaland plays it back to Aarons, who puts it up. And Maduka's chasing it down, can't get there. Diop, he does get there. Oh, Maduka, Sean again. 20th goal of the season, bearing in mind a lot of games now. He's coming on as substitutes late or not at all. He's got an absolutely fantastic return rate, which is why I said I was going to start playing him over Haaland, whose return rate has not been anywhere near like what I would have expected. And we finally take a lead in a game that we should have been leading all along, really. But DePaul now, West Ham have got other ideas as they're charging forward. Sebastian Haller, can he get the ball in? Felipe Anderson plays it to Devan, back to Anderson, back to Devan, and Svilar makes a great save. It's not really that great, it was kind of straight at him, but shh, we're not going to tell the fans that. Aarons then throws it to Henderson. Dwells on the ball a bit, that was dangerous there. Ernest can't get it. Chamberlain passes it back to Chilwell. Chamberlain gets it, crosses it in, and Haaland's at the back post, unmarked, simple header. 4-2. We're now looking like we might actually get full 3 points here. We're turning the screw a little bit. Gotta say, feel for West Ham a little bit, because up until the point where their defender made that ridiculous interception. I mean, it wasn't a ridiculous interception. He had to try and go for the ball, but just didn't get it away. They was right in this game, and they actually replied to that as well. So, do I feel sorry for them? Absolutely not. We need the points, you know. There have been times this season where we should have won games that we haven't, or we should have got more than a loss. So, no, I don't feel sorry for them, not at all. They're going down, they're in the championship, and that's just tough cookies, isn't it? Henderson then to Haaland. Gibbs White. Can he do something productive? Gets it to Sean. Ball's intercepted and bobbles around. Chamberlain then can't get the ball out. The ball now brings it forward. Spreads it out to Felipe Anderson, who tried to have a shot, was intercepted, and it fell into the path of Zapata, and that was a great save. This time it was a good save from Vilar. He also comes out to collect the corner. Drop a bit of praise on the boys just before the match ends, literally just before the match ends. And you got to say, on balance, that was a very, very even game, but we got the result, and we needed it. You know, let's finish the season on a high. I'm pleased with your performance out there, boys, today. Started very, very, meh, but it is what it is. So Brighton, Burnley, and West Ham go down. Now, if we can go into the overview, and we can see in the Championship, hello, league table, Forest and West Brom are coming up. And right then, so playoffs, semi-finals have already been decided. So the playoff final is going to be between Derby and Swansea. So I would hope Derby come up next season, just purely because I'd prefer them. We got 26 million for finishing where we are. We paid out 1.6 million. Attend press conference. We went down, had to make some changes, made my half-time teams. It's not my place to comment on other managers getting sacked. Right, we're just going to go through the team then, folks. Go through exactly what's happening at the end of the season, how players have played throughout the season, and where we are. Hopefully we'll get our rewards here, and we'll just skip through until we do get our rewards so that we can see exactly what the game thinks of the season that we've had. So it's been a tough season, you know. We've been very inconsistent at times, very, very inconsistent. So NATO's been inducted into our overall Wolves best 11. He's the only player from this season who has been inducted in. Obviously, you've still got Bowley and Sigurdsson in there, and Gibbs, White, and Aarons, but they were already in the squad. End of season awards then. So Morgan Gibbs White wins that. Maduke's got goal of the season, signing of the season, Jordan Henderson, surprisingly. And young player of the season, Morgan Gibbs White, expected. So our season review, we'd been expected to claim a top half finish, and that's exactly what we did. We had a sticky bit of spells, didn't we? Really, but you know it is what it is. We lost in the fifth round of the FA Cup to Man United. We lost in the Carabao Cup final. It is what it is. Right, if we can go then into the squad. So goals this season. By far, 20 goals in 24 appearances, 12 of those being sub appearances. Superb response from Sean Maduke. Obviously, that's 36 appearances in total, but 20 goals and 5 assists, I feel like that is brilliant. Then you got Jimenez behind him, who will be leaving in the summer. Then you got Sigurdsson, 9 goals, 2 assists. I mean, realistically, from that attacking midfield position, he should be getting more assists than that. I know he's playing as an inside forward, but that's something that we need to look at. Haaland, then, yes, he broke his leg in the first game, and yes, that's a massive injury to overcome. But for the rest of the season, just hasn't lived up to the hype at all. 29 games in total, 7 as subs, 8 goals, 1 assist, average rating of 6.75. That's poor. Really, really poor. So in terms then of our assists, Morgan Gibbs White absolutely smashes that. 12 assists in 38 games. Goals 5. Average rating of 7.39. Pedro Neto with 9 assists. See, that's more like what you would expect from your wingers there. You know. Then Oxlade-Chamberlain following that up with 7. We go into average ratings then. By far and away, best player in the squad this season has been Morgan Gibbs White. Surprisingly, Ross Barkley. He played very, very well every time he's played for us. He's obviously getting on a little bit now, but he's still doing the business. Same with Jordan Henderson. I know he's getting on. I mean, he's 33 now in this save. He is starting to decline. I won't be renewing his contract, much to the dismay of my fans, but he's getting beyond that point now, and he wants a pay rise. I'm not prepared to give him 190 grand a week when he's declining. It's just not going to happen. So where does that leave us then, folks? Well, honestly, obviously, I'm going to look really to sell on the likes of Ross Barkley, the likes of Oxlade-Chamberlain, try and get some money for them while they're still worth something. If I can get 25 million for Barkley, I'd be impressed. Oxlade-Chamberlain, for some reason, is valued at 38 million still, which just seems absolutely absurd. If I can get anywhere in the region of 30 million for him, he's gone. And yeah, Ben Chilwell, been an interesting one at left back for us this season. I think that when Vinagre comes back from Man United, I actually think I might keep hold of him and look to make Chilwell our second left back. Really, really impressed with Chad Darby. By the way, this youngster just come on leaps and bounds and has got the potential to be an absolute beast at the back. So we're looking forward to working with him. The other person we're looking forward to working with is little Ian Richardson. Gone under the radar a little bit because obviously Pedro Neto has made that right hand side his own. But whenever we have called upon this lad, he has been fantastic. So at 19 years of age, what do you do with him? He's a young Englishman. He's wanted by other clubs. Obviously, we're going to bang him another contract so that nobody can just come and poach him from us. He's still got levels to go. He really has. So exciting season. I'm excited. I hope you're excited for next season. Obviously, now Friday will be our transfer episode, so we'll go through everything that we've done in the summer, who we let go, who we brought in, give you a little bit of information really of who we brought, like who we're expecting to let go. You never know, there might be a few other people going. I'm gonna look to switch to a formation with two strikers up top, so whether we go with a 4-4-2, a diamond, or maybe even a 3-5-2, I don't know yet, but that's definitely something I've got to address in the summer. We was very inconsistent at times this season, so I need to address that, and I'm thinking that I might go with a 3-5-2 and keep it slightly narrower. Thank you very much, folks. I know this one's going on for a little bit now. Really do appreciate the support. If you are still here, don't forget to smack the like button down there for me. Really does help. If you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe. We're uploading on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I will see you soon, folks. Take care.